Hey guys, Glenn Murray, GlennMurrayOnline.com. This training is how to become rich online. 8 ways for the beginner to make money online. Now, why I did 8 ways for the beginner to make money online is because everyone does like 7 or 9 or 5 or 3, and I'm going to break the norm. Actually, you're supposed to do odd numbers, but you know what? That's fine because I'm going to make this so good. You're going to stay to the end because I'm going to have a ninth one for you. So how do you become rich online? And what are the 8 ways for a beginner to start making money online? Well, if you like videos like this and you want to make more money online, or you're just getting started, or you're struggling, whatever it is, make sure you hit my subscribe button down below. Subscribe because I'm going to just keep bringing these videos to you. Basically, when I go out, I find different ways to make money. I research, I see if it works. I also buy programs and I basically try them out, and I say yay or nay if they work well. I have another channel called Review Hub, and I'm on there. We're up I think we're 9,000 members there. So definitely check it out. This is my personal YouTube channel, which I've been growing since the summertime. So let's get into it. How to become rich online. 8 ways for the beginner to make money online. So how much money do you want to make online? Do you want to be rich? Do you want to be like sort of unbelievably just not have to worry about anything? So really cool thing this Christmas, my wife and I, we actually have really good money in our bank right now, and we're able to go and kind of get whatever gifts we want to get without thinking about it. Like it's really really nice, right? And not that we're just like millionaires or anything like that, but we've got some good income, and we've got some money, and we're able to spend without really having to worry about it. And it's such a nice release, or a relief not to have to really be struggling. Like, oh, I mean, a couple of years ago we were just like, like how are we going to pay rent, let alone do Christmas kind of thing, right? So long story short, it takes time, but these things can work. And what I've realized is, like, a lot of people will do sort of the quick fix for making money online, and I train on it. A lot of people just want to start making money, so I go, yeah, go to ClickBank, get an affiliate link, go here, go post your affiliate link, and you'll make some money, right? But that's not going to make you rich. That will make you a little bit of money, and after a while, it's gonna be a lot of time in order to really ramp up to make some really good money. So there's things that you have to build. Like you build any business, you have to build a business. And how is that business being built, right? Well, you need, who explained it the best? I was just watching um oh, Frank Hatchett. Okay, so think of this. Google is a giant spider, and when someone types something, that spider goes running out looking for relevant information on that, right? Now, if you have the relevant information, Google's going to bring it back and give it to that person. Well, that person that's looking for that relative information is also a consumer, right? So if someone is typing how to get a better golf swing, right? If you have some relative content on how to do a better golf swing, and you have an ebook or something like that you can sell that person is most likely going to buy. You could do all the advertising you want here and there and everywhere, but the person that actually goes and searches and finds that article that's not an ad or anything, but it's just organic content, is is on the 99%. They're ready to buy. They have wallet in hand ready to buy if you have the correct solution for them. So wrap that in your head, okay? Because this is really how you're going to become rich online. And I'll start off the 8 ways for a beginner to make money online. First thing you need to do, guys, is you need to get a blog. You have to get a blog. If you want to get rich online, if you want to become rich online, you need to have a blog, period. Hands down, you need to have a blog. And there's tons of videos. I've got videos on how to make a blog. There's a ton of videos out there on how to make a blog. But I'm going to give you a link to my hosting company because it's a one-click install of your blog, and you can actually just go click, right? You get your hosting package, you go install WordPress, and boom, your blog is born. And then you just start playing with it, guys. And you're going to be working on this blog I want you to work, it's going to be like a garden, right? And you're going to work on this blog as much free time as you have, or if you don't have any free time, I'm going to show you where to go buy articles on what to put on the blog, right? And you can buy an article for as little as $10, a blog post, right? So what you want to do is before you do anything, you want to think of the domain you're going to think, look, what niche am I going to go into? The more narrow the niche, the better. But if you just want to have, maybe you want to talk about food, or maybe you want to talk about travel, or maybe you want to talk about making money online, or maybe you want to talk about whatever it is, whatever your interest is, you can make the broad blog about that and then get very narrow in your posts, and like sort of like you can have categories, right? Travel. I want to write a blog about travel, and then I'm going to get into, one category is all going to be all about luggage, like the best kind of luggage, all the luggage you need to do, right? The next one is all about like how not to get sick when you travel, and just to do a whole bunch of different ways of different countries that you have to be concerned about when you're traveling to, what you should do, shots you need to do, all this kind of thing. You know what I mean, guys? And say, well, I don't know how to write that stuff, right? So you'll pay someone, right? Go pay someone $50 and say, I want 4 articles about traveling to India. Boom, right? You have your travel, right? And then one of the categories is traveling to India, and you have four. You just come up with like 4 ideas, and you write 4 articles about traveling to India. Whatever it is, like this is how you do a blog, guys, and you keep building that out, and you have an offer. And if you love travel and you don't know what to offer somebody, message me. I can point you in the direction. I'm not in the travel niche, but I can point you to many different things that you can make money. You can monetize travel with. You could be selling luggage from Amazon. You could hook up with different there's all these travel programs. There's like MLM travel programs. There's tons of them out there, right? So you just that's going to be your moneymaker. But the main thing is you need to build that blog, and as you build it, the authority that happens with it is amazing. Stop. Okay, so that's number one. Create a blog. So number 2 on how to become rich online, and this is the second of 8 ways to for a beginner to make money online, is to make a YouTube channel. And yeah, you're like, have you seen I've got a face for radio. Forget about it. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a squeaky voice, a slow voice, a fast voice, a low voice, whatever. It doesn't matter, because people love. Why do you think reality TV is so popular? Because people don't want to see movie stars or anything like that. You will attract the people that you want to work with. So when you make your YouTube channel, you can just take your blog posts and you can read your blog posts on your channel, or maybe you do slideshows or whatever it is. Like if you're in the travel niche, there's a many ways to do it, but you want to create a YouTube channel. Now, one thing I recommend when you do a YouTube channel is don't make it a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of different stuff, because that's what I did at the beginning, and it's just a nightmare. And don't just share a bunch of other people's videos. Make your own videos, make your own content. And yep, it's going to be slow to grow at the beginning, but once you get going, it starts to snowball. And once you get to that magic 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views or 4,000 hours in a year, which sounds like a ton, but it's not, you get to monetize it. And then you can start making passive income from your YouTube videos. And those videos will last years and years and years. They're going to make money. So, number 3 on how to become rich online. And this is number 3 out of the 8 ways for a beginner to make money online. And this is to create ebooks. Remember when I said people are looking for information? Go create an ebook. You don't realize it, but you have some knowledge that somebody wants. I don't care who you are, you have some knowledge. I went to a Fiji cooking class last night, right? What was the knowledge that woman had? She had her grandmother's spice mixes, and she gave them to us on a piece of paper as she cooked. So I have Fijian, 100-year-old Fijian, basically spice mixes from this cooking class I went to. That's valuable, right? So think about it. You like to do cooking, you want to do a cooking channel, or you want to do a cooking blog or whatever. Well, you've got something in your family that's special to you, or a certain way of doing something. You share that. You like, hey, if you want my special spritz cookies, maybe you're Norwegian, like my in-laws, right? Like my 5-year-old was over it. her grandma's tonight making cookies for us, so we got to eat them. Anyway, so make an ebook, and those ebooks you put them up on Kindle. You can self-publish. You can do a ton of stuff. Those things will continue to make money. They just like tick tick tick, and yeah, and if you don't want to write them yourself, get someone else to write them. Give them some ideas for content. Someone else will write them. You put them up on Kindle. You make a schedule. You're like, I'm going to put one up every 3 months. I'm going to put one up every 2 months, and you just start cranking out ebooks, right? That's the third way of the 8 ways for a beginner to make money online. Now, number 4 for a beginner to make money. And you guys are going, oh, Glenn, what are you talking about? Create e-courses. If you want to know how to become rich online, create e-courses. Same thing, right? Like you could do going back to cooking. You could just get a. I've seen on YouTube, and this could be on your YouTube channel. You could do Udemy. You could do all these different places. What's the other one? There's a ton of places. It's not coming to me right now where you put up courses. You can have someone just hold an iPhone and you can just cook, right? And just like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm making. Da da da. People love it. People love it, love it, love it, right? So then what do? You can say these are the pans I use. These are the spices I use. Maybe you belong to a food. My wife sells direct sales for a food company, right? You could do that, right? This is just one of the 8 ways you can make money online as a beginner. Okay, e-courses. Number 5 on our list: create a membership site. Create a membership site where you say, give me $5 a month, and every month I'm going to bring you 4 things. Maybe you're a knitter, right? Maybe you tie flies for a living. I don't know whatever you do. Maybe you have something that you could continue to give value. Every month I'm going to give you 4 of these things. Become a member, right? What's great too, like if you watch any YouTube is great. YouTube's actually starting to have subscription YouTube channels, which I love. So you get all this extra content. You give some free content away and say, hey, for just $5 a month, you can have this extra content. And what's the extra content? Oh, we dive more into this. Maybe you have a book club, right? And you review the book and you say, well, if you want to join the book club, it's $5 a month, and you get to come on, and we do roundtable discussions online, right? We have a Zoom call every week, and we do full on thing, but you have to be a member to do it, right? So this is another way to start monetizing, right? Membership sites. Number 6. Yes, number 6 on how to become rich online, out of the 8 ways for a beginner to make money online, is create an e-commerce store. Everyone's doing it. Go get a Shopify account. Boom. Create a store. I did a video on e-comm. I'll stick a course in there for e-comm. It's a super great course. You can learn everything you want to know about e-comm. Let me put that in there right now. Just gonna link for course, because that one's a big one, and you should do it. You want to do it the right way. So number 7 on how to become rich online, out of the 8 ways for a beginner to get rich online, or to make money online, is create a digital product. Create something that is useful for someone. There are tons and tons of digital products. There's a website called JVZoo. There's a website called Warrior Plus. There's a website called ClickBank. And people go out and they create products, right? They create a product, and a product can be anything. A product can be a training. A product can be an actual little software, a widget, an app, or I guess actually I've got app is another one that I've got, because I want to separate that from a digital product, which is basically something that's going to be consumed on a laptop, maybe a tablet. And then number 8 of the how to get rich online is create a useful app, right? Think of an app you could use. Maybe you've got a calendar app and you're like, oh, I wish it did this, and this, right? Go create it. Go create a calendar app. Go create something. Make it a free download, and then there's an upsell in it, and this is how they all do it. You pay for it inside or whatever, this kind of thing. So those are the 8 ways. Okay, so you stuck around. Did I tell you I was going to do number 9? Yes, number 9. Okay, the best way to make money online. This is the best way on how to get rich online. This is the 9th way out of the 8 ways for a beginner to make money online, is to create a profit funnel. right? Now, what is a profit funnel? A profit funnel, basically, a profit funnel is where you give someone something, right? And you take them through a series of steps where you're going to sell them more of what they're looking for in that niche, right? So for example, we talked about the golf swing thing at the very beginning, right? How do you hear have my ebook on how to do a better golf swing for $20, right? And boom, now, if you want my 10 video series on how I go through the book, and I go through each chapter in video form, it's $197, and you get the whole video thing, and I also send it to you on an MP3, and you get them, and people are like, whoa, and I actually read it for you, right? Oh, wow. And then you would take them, if they buy that, you could offer them something. You could offer them then a membership site and say, "Hey, we do a weekly golf tip every single week. That membership is it's golfers. Golfers love to spend money. $37 a month, and you're in our membership site." So that would be a profit funnel, right? That's how you make a profit funnel. You get someone in by offering them a low thing. Of course, don't make it cheap. Don't make it crap. Make it really good so they want to buy the next thing from you. And then once that person becomes a member, there will be, you can then the gold is there, right? You go, oh, well, we're going to do a golf trip. We're going to do 3 golf trips a year, sell them into golf trips, sell them into luxury golf trips, you could do so much with it, right? You could do special, go to once you get to a certain number of members, right? You could go to a golf company and say, hey, I've got 10,000 members in my golf membership thing. Would you like to do a club deal for us or whatever? And anybody's going to be like, yeah, absolutely. We'll give you a special discount. So that's a profit funnel. Now, if you want if and then you go, Glenn, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. I don't want to set that up. Well, I'm going to give you a link to one that's already set up for you. It's generic. It can work for any. It kind of works in any niche basically. It just walks you through the steps on how to do all of this stuff. So once you get this training done, you take exactly sort of the skeleton of it, and you just plop it on your niche. So I want to give that to you. It's linked below. It'll say, here is your done for you profit funnel. And that is the best way on how to get rich online. It is the 9th way out of the 8 ways for a beginner to start making money online. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. But really, let's recap them. 1, you got to create a blog. Oh, I'm going to put that in there right now. I'm going to give you my hosting because I get a special deal at hosting. Hosting link. Hosting link. There we go. And so I'm going to give you my blog hosting link. Number 2, create a YouTube channel. I don't care who you are, create a YouTube channel. As Gary Vee says, get the fuck out there and do it. I never say that. Create an ebook, right? Create e-courses, create membership sites, create an e-commerce e-commerce store, and I'll put a link for a course on e-commerce because that's a big one, and you should go through the course. Create digital products and create useful apps. These are the ways to make money. Now, remember, guys, when you make one of these, right? Or and I recommend just like make 1 or 2, like go do a blog and a YouTube channel to start with, right? Start getting some sort of just ideas on and get used to working in this realm, and then start branching out. But once you get to a certain level, guys, there's websites that sell for multi million dollars because they've just built them up. They built them up. They built them up. They built them up. Especially review sites, guys. These guys that started a review site 4, 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, they're doing reviews every single day. The site is growing. They're getting advertising. They hire more people, do more reviews. Now they're doing 3 or 4 reviews every single day. And then someone comes along and goes, I'll buy that. Wow, look at all the traffic you have. That thing is probably, if I pay you this amount, I can probably make that amount in 2 years' time. That's how business time we're looking at it, right? Well, if I pay this much now, and it recoups in 2 years, and I have it for 5 years. Wow, I made, and I continue to grow it. I can make 10 times more money. Entrepreneur thinking, right? So Guys, hopefully that's helpful for you. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video. Comment below. I hope you get started. And remember, I'm going to put those links below. And remember, profit funnel, profit funnel, profit funnel, profit funnel. This is what you need. All right, guys. I will see you later. Cheers.